Hello everyone, it's me, Coffee Stitcher. It is the next to last Sunday in October, which means we're getting close to Halloween, but it also means we're getting close to Halloween, which means it's going to be November. But that's okay. So how was everybody's week? Oh, good. That's really good to hear. I had a fairly full week, actually. I've got haul, and I've got whip updates, and I'm going to have a new start that I'm starting today. And, yeah, so I've got all sorts of stuff to show you. Don't think I have a lot of Q&A, though, but that's okay. Let's see. Star Saracen, your question's actually going to be answered here in a few moments. Yeah, there wasn't a lot of Q&A this week. So again, y'all, if y'all like the Q&A, pop me some questions. Because literally the only question is going to be answered here in a few moments when I show my whips. Okay, so we'll start with the haul. First, I got two fabrics from Ship's Manor. One is called Bliss, and I believe this was actually the Prim Fabric of the Month from a month or so back, but I got it in opal. And linen, so it's real pretty. And I was deciding on it for a project, between it and another fabric from him for a project. So this one's going to be used for something different, because while it's pretty, it wasn't quite dark enough, but it's beautiful, and I'm sure I'll find something for it. This is Celestial, and he took some of the black out for me, so it's not quite as black as other pieces of it are. Also opal, but this is going to be for Fairy Moon when I eventually get to it. Ta-da! Isn't it gorgeous? I absolutely love it. And these are both 32 count linens. So I got those from Eric. Then my nest egg from Trisha arrived, and I already put them in baggies so I can organize them when I get done here. These are in no particular order. It was the end of the G's, start of the H's. So there's Harvest Basket, Green Pasture, Heirloom Gold, Green Apple, Green with Envy, Harvest Moon, Honeydew, Highland Heather, Hollyberry, and Hibiscus. So it's a gorgeous set of colors. Most of them were new to me. I've decided I was keeping all my Gentle Art colors together, like if I have like multiple skeins, but it makes more sense really unless I need multiple skeins for a specific project, to have them just all in their own individual bag. So that's what I'm starting with this. So that was my nest egg order. And then I did get to go to Stitch Knitch yesterday, and I had some fun. So, first up, I got a replacement copy of Wonderful Life from Heart and Hand. The story behind that, I had a coworker who I found out stitched, and she got pregnant, and so I, since this is technically a birth sampler, I gave her my copy, and I was going to buy a new one for me, and then, or wait until she finished it and got it back. And then she decided not to come back after maternity leave. So I had to buy a new copy for myself. So, and I have 2 sets of buttons now, because I didn't have the buttons the day I gave it to her, and then she went on maternity leave. Oh well. All right. Then I got the Prairie Schooler reprint of 4 Seasons. So, and I'll definitely do this, but it's definitely going to be on a different fabric. And with some color changes. I got 2 highlights that I need for Giant Harry Potter. Both of them are silver, so one is gray and one is silver. Let's see. Then I bought 2 Blackbird Designs patterns. These are going to be this will be part of my new start. It's part of the Anniversaries of the Heart series. So I bought Swan Lake because it was in the middle. And then I bought Happy Birthday as well. So, and I'm going to be stitching them. There's going to be some color conversions because it's me. So I bought, for it, floss-wise, I bought Antique Lace from Classic Colorworks. I bought a Piney Woods from Gentle Arts because it seems like that one comes up a lot and I only have the one skein. Summer Shower, which will be for Swan Lake for sure. Parchment and Toasted Barley. And then I got fabric for it. Oh, I also needed light khaki from Weeks Dye Works. I bought 36 count Winter Brew from R&R. It's a coffee dye, and it smells like coffee. It smells actually, it smells a little bit more like cinnamon sugar, brown sugar, but it smells amazing. So, and the needle miner I'm going to use is the really cool guitar pick that says Java on it that I got from Jennifer Upton, I believe. That's who sent me that. So, there we go. That is, and I'm going to be, like I said, I'm starting with Swan Lake. And my goal on that is going to be to do one of the sections a month. Boop. So, Happy Birthday, we'll put over there. Swan Lake we're going to put here. I also bought a pack of needles, but y'all don't need to see my pack of needles. It's just John James Petites. Nothing real special. Okay, so moving along. I spun the wheel, got mirrors a couple of times, and I just haven't been feeling them. I think I did my fatal mistake that I always make, which is I get real big on a designer, and I decide I'm going to start a whole bunch of them at once, and then I burn out. So putting the mirrors away for probably a month or 2, and then I'll pick one of them, bring it back out, and just work on that one until it's done. I think also having Seaside Kingdom, where I did it start to finish, that just sort of did me in. So I pulled that out of those out of the rotation. And there's something else I took out of rotation, but I don't remember what it was off the top of my head. But it was another one where every time it came up, I was just like, I don't want to work on you. So I worked on this week. Jeanette Douglas is our common thread, so I pulled that back out. I did motif number 2, which was this little tiny over 1 medallion. And for those of you who don't know which one this is the actual full pattern. So I've got motifs 1 and 2 done. I was going to go ahead and do 3, but this is all, these 3 flowers here are all over 1, and after doing that over 1 and the over 1 on a Longfellow, I was kind of done with over 1. It's like Garrett needs a break from the over 1s. So, but this is on a Ship's Manor. It was, I think, the January primitive. It's 28 count Joblin, I believe. So, and I'm using the called for colors. So I bought the thread pack. So next month will be motif 3. All right. So I did take Longfellow to work, and, well, last Sunday I finished up the over one birds. So all of the over one is now done. So officially the main part of the design is finished, which is the castle. So there it is in all its glory. Isn't it beautiful? Like, I know I probably should be a little more humble, but oh my god, this thing is gorgeous. So at work, I worked on the border, and I started the words, but I decided I would save the words for next month. Yeah. What the heck? Okay, we're gonna hope that I didn't just take the back off. Okay, so, wait, yes, we did. It's exactly what we did. This is so confusing. Ow! Okay, there we go. So, there we go. Here it is in full. This is on Garrett's Time Machine by Die Stitch Love. It was a one-off. So, I'm getting close. Won't finish it before the end of the year, but I'll probably finish it in either January or February. I'm going to be very sad for this piece to be over. Alright, and then I worked on my stocking. So there you go, there's your answer. So I worked on the stocking this week. I did the top half of the bottom portion. So there's a few more small motifs, and then there's the motif at the top. Upon doing this, I discovered just how wide this thing is. I mean, that's my forearm there. So this is probably going to end up being more decorative than actually functional. Yeah. But there it is. So, just got a little bit left. I will finish this probably in December. So, that's what I worked on this week. Didn't get a lot done. Thursday night, we rewatched Halloween 1 and 2 in preparation for the new movie, and Friday we went and saw it. And then yesterday, I was busy, I went to Stitch Niche and just sort of had fun. Not many people showed up to Stitch, so I didn't actually end up doing any stitching there. And then by the time I got home and got dinner cooked and we watched the Hocus Pocus tribute, I was just like, you know, I'm going to start that, but I really would rather just wait and start it after I show it on my video. So, didn't get much stitching done those last 3 days. The new Halloween was terrible, by the way. I won't spoil anything, but I think Halloween 6 was tighter plotted, and I think Halloween H20 did a better job with trauma and Laurie than this did. And Judy Greer was underused, as always. So, anyhow, that's it for me this week. I'll see you all next week.